I was shocked to discover that according to USA Today, the average small business owner has approximately $195,000 of debt. So many startups come to me saying that the only way to get started is with big loans. That may not always be the case. Stay tuned to find out how. Hi, my name is Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps. And during today's Profit for Joy TV episode, we're going to be talking about profitability, what it really means, and how you can start to be profitable today. So, if you have just found me on YouTube, I want to say a big welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. It really helps us out to get this video in front of more people. And I'm really wanting to make sure that we have this very honest conversation around startups, debt, etc. The Small Business Credit Survey conducted by 12 Federal Reserve banks shows more than a third of small employer firms are burdened with outstanding debt. According to the recently published research, which polled over 6,000 small business owners employing less than 500 people from all 50 states, a majority of small businesses faced financial challenges last year. As many as 64% of them reported struggling financially, with operating expenses being the number one problem, followed by credit availability and making payments on debt. In order to address those financial issues, 69% of small business has used personal funds, 45% took out additional credit, 32% cut hours or downside operations, while 28% made a late payment or failed to make a payment altogether. Now, I've linked the source to this below. Now, we all know that if you are in business, there's a good chance that there is debt. That's just a given right now in today's environment. And so I want to just make sure that when you listen to this, you're thinking, okay, yes, I'm not alone, and there's a way to move past this. The banking industry encourages business owners to take out loans as it's their business model to make money on interest. So I want to make this really clear. If you have been persuaded to take loans in the past, if you've been persuaded to, take on financing to start a business, it's totally the way the financial industry is positioning themselves as like, you are the hero, they're going to help you with the money. This is not, some coincidence. The financial industry has absolutely failed you because they do not want you to understand and be empowered by your finances, and instead they want you to be in a place where you are always needing to take from them. This has got to stop. This is my mission, to help you empower yourself with knowing how to make your own money, to get out of debt, and to really live in a place of abundance, live in a place of money is not only for survival, but for joy. It is absolutely possible. So the first thing to just be aware of is that if you have already taken on loans, if you've taken on loans to start your business, it's totally fine. Just give yourself a pass, give yourself a hall pass, because it's very unusual for a business to not have debt in today's environment. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about is how to start a business without debt. This is important for those of you who are just starting out or maybe looking into starting a business, especially after everything has changed for 2020. It's a great thing to be looking into to create your own autonomy, create your own business, create your own source of income so that you don't need to depend on your employer. The very first thing you can do is put aside money each month from your current job for both startup expenses and personal living savings so that when you leave corporate, you have a cash runway. A cash runway is just a fancy way of saying you have money saved up for upcoming bills for a period of time. So that's step one. Put aside extra money now so that you have money set aside for when you need to live on it when you're starting your business and you need more time to focus on it. The second thing is determine how much money you need to be profitable from the very beginning, and the first payment that goes in will be divided into intentional profit, owner's pay, taxes, and business expenses. In other words, you really want to make sure that you understand the total revenue goal that you want to be aiming for before you leave corporate so that you can still pay yourself enough so that you're not going into debt. Now, if you haven't already, go to some of my other videos. We have videos on revenue goals. We have videos on profit first, how to use that in your business. But if you're starting out, that number is going to save you tons of time. So you can go to amberduggar.com/calculator and you can figure out your revenue goal. Really, really important to do that. The other big thing is don't quit your job prematurely. Many people quit before they're ready and they end up having way too much time on their hands, not enough money coming in, and then that creates stress, which then creates a suppression of creativity, which then creates less money coming in. So you want to make sure that you're at a point where you have enough money saved so that you have some time to build up your business revenues and really be bringing in money on the side before you even leave your job. Now, if you're watching this and you already have gone into business, you already do have debt, know that you're absolutely in the right place. We have all sorts of videos on how to get out of debt, how to start creating your own leverage. And what I really want is for you to be able to help and pay it forward for those that are watching this that may have just gotten started. So what I love to do is if you've started a business by going into debt, you're not alone. Please share your experience for those watching that are looking to get started with their own online business. It's such a beautiful thing to hear from others so that they can have that experience under their belt so that they can then go forward and learn from those experiences of others. So I highly recommend that if you do have a story, to share it below. I love to hear from you guys. I love connecting with you. I'm just blown away with the amount of emails that we're getting and comments and uh, so many beautiful stories that you are sharing with me. And I am just so honored and touched that you are sharing such beautiful experiences with me. And we always are looking for incredible people like yourselves to join our community. It's called Sweet Life Purposeful Money. You can go over there by going to amberduggar.com/community. This is a great place to connect with other like-minded individuals who are ready to empower themselves with knowing their numbers and not delegating that financial responsibility to a bookkeeper or an accountant. That does not mean you need to do your bookkeeping. It means that you're empowering yourself with the cash flow management side or the visionary side of money. Now, the last thing I want to leave you with is the difference between profit for accounting and profit in the profit first sense. When you are making a true profit from the profit first sense, you are making money on top of being able to pay yourself, pay your business expenses, have enough money for taxes. There's still money on top of that, and that is true profit. Profit that you see from a bookkeeping standpoint just means that there's money after your business expenses. And there better be money after your business expenses, right? Otherwise, you're running a sinking ship and you haven't even paid yourself yet. So that's the difference there between traditional profit and profit first profit. Now, if you are in business and you do have some debt, just know that there is another way to do this, that you can stick it to the industry, the financial industry, and learn how to create your own leverage for yourself. And it all starts with becoming more clear about your numbers, really being able to give yourself grace with your numbers, and allowing yourself to be open to new ways of doing things. And I'm just so inspired that you're here. I want to thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in another episode of Profit for Joy TV. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video, comment, let us know what your experiences are with debt and running a business. And again, share this video with anyone you think would be helped. All right, much love to you.